Wait a minute. It's Friday. Friday, May 9th. Did
I
you know
agree.
that?
I thought it was November.
Hold on.
Oh,
Awkward here. November. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a little too warm outside for November here. But I'm glad you wished the year was longer and it was only
Yeah.
November. That was nice of you.
Yeah,
Because May 9th is getting close to the end here, man.
I know.
Well, thanks for coming here to our Sparkle Muffins episode 61. 6-1 on our quest to get to 100 this year. By the way, if you came to the science night last night and the art night, thank you very much. There was 8 billion people there, and it was fun. So thank you if you came. So my eyes are a little droopy today. Thanks to all the teachers and parents who helped set it up. But we're all sleepy today, so kids, be good because we're all sleepy. But anyway, so if you see it scrolling across here, you might have already seen his name, but I'm going to ask this guy right here some questions. First of all, name.
Jake Arikas.
Jake. Applause. Jake, you have a middle name. Don't tell me yet.
I do.
Letter. Start with.
J.
Joseph.
Yes.
That was not planned, by the way. I had no idea that. By the way, guess what? That's my middle name, too.
Yeah, we're besties.
Yes, we're Joseph, middle name besties. Anybody ever call you Joseph in your family or no?
No, they just call me Jake.
Jake? And it's not short for Jacob or anything like that. It's just straight up Jake.
It's straight up Jake.
Straight up Jake. So
It's
you're not
straight
a
up
Jacob that's been morphed into a Jake.
No.
It's straight up Jake.
Yeah.
Jake Joseph. JJR.
Yeah.
There it is. Well, it's fun to have a Joseph middle name, pal. I have not met anybody at the school yet who has a Joseph, so there we go.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, Jake,
Yes.
I'm going to guess. I know your grade, but let's just pretend I don't. What grade are you in?
I'm in 6th.
Grade 6, which means this guy only has a couple weeks left here.
Yeah.
Have you been here since kindergarten?
I've been here since 2nd grade.
2nd grade. Pop quiz. Who was your 2nd grade teacher?
Miss Drugan, now known as Miss Seville.
Miss Seville. Applause. Third grade teacher, go.
Miss Shields.
Miss Shields no longer here.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh, man. 4th grade teacher, go.
Miss Moss.
Miss Moss was here as of a couple weeks ago, but now has
A baby.
a baby, and she's home right now. Miss Moss, if you're watching this with your baby, to put the baby to sleep, very nice. 5th grade, boom.
I was in Miss Clark.
Miss Clark, my new neighbor across the hall here, Miss Clark. And your 6th grade lovely teacher who I worked with last night for a long time. Go.
Miss Mason.
Yeah, Miss Mason, the awesome Miss Mason. All right, so you've had a good crew of teachers.
I know.
You've hit the jackpot all the way through.
I know.
All good teachers. So, and where? What class are you looking forward to the most over at South County, or if any?
That's tough. Probably engineering.
That's a good answer here in the science lab. Let's give you a cheer. And by the way, if you're feeling emotional, feel free to
bet that,
do
bro.
something or applaud
Bet that.
something or slap something like if something's really
Why is there a gunshot?
Yeah, I don't use that one too much here in school, but
Yeah.
it's on the soundboard.
Okay.
If it was if it was like a public podcast way out there, I guess they use gunfire sometimes for something. People when they celebrate, they're always like, yeah, I don't know, but we don't use it too often here.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome to Sparkle Muffins. And by the way, this is Frederick II.
Yo, what's good, Fred?
Frederick II. Elena in your class named them randomly.
Okay.
Don't ask us what happened to Frederick I. We
Yeah.
don't know. Only she knows.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe someday we'll find out the long story.
Yeah.
She said he's in the military.
Oh.
I don't know, and something happened to him.
Yeah.
And you have muffins there, like we always do.
Oh, bet that.
Cheers. Eat them whenever you want, sir. I know it's rude to talk with your mouth open, but on Sparkle Muffins, we break that rule. We eat while we talk.
I like
And
it.
you don't have to have your mouth wide open so everybody can see everything, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we're
good.
gonna eat muffins, and we're gonna like it. Okay, sir. And I'll ask you one more personal question so people out there know who you are. If you went home right now, what dinner would make you the happiest tonight? If you walked in your door and your dinner was just on that table, what would make you the happiest? Oh boy.
It's my favorite dinner of all time. It is mashed potatoes with steak, medium rare, with snow crab legs. It's good.
Wow.
Yep.
That is like extremely specific, and I love it.
I like it.
Wow. I was thought you were gonna say like spaghetti meatball or something, but that was like
Yeah.
clearly. And who makes that? Like, is it
My dad.
your dad does it?
Yeah.
Nice. Gravy on the mashed potatoes or no?
He doesn't make gravy.
Gravy, okay.
I mean, I wish there was, but he doesn't have the time.
It's still your favorite meal, even
Yeah.
without the gravy. So.
It's great.
By the way, I would do everything the same. I love crab leg, except for I would have it well done. I'm a well done kind of guy. I like my steak and burgers. You know why? Because when my parents used to grill hamburgers, they never cooked them like all the way, so they were very red, very rare, and I didn't like them. So now I'm like over obsessed the other direction to make sure they're fully cooked.
Yeah.
So I don't like anything red in my meat. To be honest, I'd rather have it dark. Anyway, you did not come early today to talk about hamburgers, did you, or steak?
No.
Oh, okay. What was your topic you wanted to talk about?
Black holes.
Black holes. I don't know why that's funny. I just decided to do it on a Friday morning.
I feel like this is better.
Yeah, sure. It is kind of funny because black holes. Well, there's nothing funny about a black hole if you get near it. So
dangerous.
All right, let's do this. It's called a game, rapid fire. I'm going to ask you. You tell me something about a black hole. We'll talk about it and move on. Tell me one thing about a black hole. Go.
Black hole has positive mass. If it was negative mass, it would be a white hole.
Did you say white hole?
Yeah.
Have they proven that white holes even exist?
Yeah.
They have. I remember reading something that they think they are out there because there has to be an exact opposite of a black hole, right?
Yeah.
By the way, just in case there's like a little preschool kid watching this, can you? If a little preschool kid came up, let's pretend this random little guy came up to you and was like, "Hey, what's a black hole? What's a black hole?" What would you say to them?
A black hole is a very scary big thing in space where if you get too close, it sucks you in, spaghettifies you, and you can never escape the never-ending darkness.
You would say that to a preschool kid?
Yes.
Wow, that's... Hey, if you want a babysitter out there, don't get him in there because he'll tell your little kid about a black hole and say it just like that, and then your kid will go like this, and run away.
And I tell him to grow up.
Oh yeah, it's true. Luckily, hopefully most of us will not experience a black hole, but everything you just said is pretty true. They're fascinating to watch on YouTube, but they're quite scary.
Yes.
You said spaghetti. You get spaghettified, which made me a little bit hungry. But also, what does that mean?
It means the force of the gravity is so powerful, it kind of stretches your body into like a long noodle almost.
Wow.
Yeah.
None of you will ever look at a piece of spaghetti the same way.
Yeah.
Last night they were building with spaghetti. They were building towers and marshmallows with spaghetti.
Oh, that's
And I thought of spaghettification. Yeah. I thought of this podcast knowing that at some point you were going to say that.
Yeah.
And all that spaghetti there.
Yeah.
So your body would just keep getting stretched and stretched.
Stretched and stretched.
True or false? You can escape a black hole.
False.
Not even you?
No.
Not even superhuman Jake? Not even superhuman Jake Joseph? No?
Nope.
Not you? Can anybody survive a black hole?
Unless it's something supernatural, then no.
No human?
No human.
No gazelle? No tigers?
No.
No houses?
What?
No yachts? Nothing can survive?
Okay.
Getting more awkward?
Yeah.
So basically you're just saying that no matter what goes into a black hole, it never comes out?
Yeah.
How does a black hole form? Do you have any idea?
When a star collapses, the center of the star kind of turns into a very high positive mass that gets a lot of gravity.
Can you say that to the poor preschool kid who came back to you for one more chance?
Because
that was very fancy. I understand it, and all the older kids will. Can you say it to the preschool kid again?
Okay. Let me put it simple. Star, go boom boom.
I like boom boom. Okay.
Okay. And then get big, lot gravity. Then you go near. Then you go die.
And for the second time, the preschool kid runs away.
Yeah, good.
And you die. Wow. Okay. Does that mean that could our sun eventually, when it burns out, turn into a black hole or no?
It could.
Could it?
Small chance, but
Small
it
chance.
could.
Is it true that like a black hole is like you can make a black hole like a black hole is like basically when all the matter gets kind of sucked into like a tiny little space.
Yeah.
Like a little teeny little space. And then I'm assuming because there's a white hole, what does a white hole do?
It pushes stuff away
Oh.
because it's negative mass.
So black holes take it all in. Back to the preschool kid. White holes keep it all out.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we've scared a couple preschool kids,
Yay.
let's now say, do you know, I heard you say, quote unquote, my favorite black hole is, which is a sentence I never thought I'd hear you say.
Yeah.
But what is your favorite black hole?
It's called Gargantua.
Gargantua?
Yeah.
Is it in Asia? Is it in Europe? Where is this thing?
It's in the Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands.
Yeah.
Those people, man, and they have a good lifestyle. They're really wow, nice people. Wow, they're really coping with their black hole really well. Wow. So if it is it really in the Netherlands?
No.
Okay, good. I just want people out there to be like, what? Wait a minute, we have a vacation in the Netherlands this summer and canceling trips and stuff because they thought a black hole was there. Where is that Gargantua, or how close is it?
It's really far, around 2.5 million light years away. It's far.
I need to wake myself up.
Yeah.
Is that a time, if light traveled for 2.5 million years, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And light's the fastest thing known.
Yes.
So in 2.5 million years, light would get somewhere and it would be to your Gargantua black hole.
Yes.
That is beyond even understanding.
I know.
I mean, it takes, 8 minutes for light to get from the sun to us?
Yeah.
And it's only 93 million miles away.
I know.
That's just mind-boggling.
Exactly.
And is that the closest black hole to us, or no?
No, it's not the closest.
Oh, great. Okay. Do you know the name of the closest one? Because I don't.
No.
The closest black hole. But there is one. I think I read there was one in our solar system.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. That's frightening.
Yeah.
By the way, do black holes, they move or no? Do they stay in one spot?
They're like the sun. Yes, they do move.
Oh.
But only in like a solar system pattern.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're not like moving like we think moving. Like
no.
If your brother started running toward us right now, like it's not like that. Does it rotate on itself? Like it kind of like...
It rotates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just crazy. And by the way, since no human has even gone farther than the moon, how do we even know that black holes are out there? Because frankly, like, let's be real. Nobody's been farther than the moon. So how do we really know this?
Telescopes on satellites.
Okay. So you could tell me people that with those really the highest possible telescope, highest tech telescope out there can sense that these things are happening.
Yes.
Folks, I mean, I think space is the coolest topic ever.
I know.
I could talk about it all day,
it's
but
crazy.
It's just so weird to think that 2.5 million years, even if it was like human time, like if it took you 2.5 million years, that's still far away. But light traveling at the full speed, I think it's 186,000 meters per second or kilometers per second, really fast.
It is.
And for 2.5 million years, and that's how far away that black hole is. And why is Gargantua your favorite black hole, by the way?
It's surrounded by this thing, by these planets, so it acts as a sun.
Oh.
And planets are far enough that it won't get sucked in.
Okay. That's my next question.
Yeah.
So how are these planets surviving?
Yeah.
All right. So last question, and then I'll let you go have your Friday.
Yeah.
What would happen if the black hole got a little too close to, like, let's go with Neptune since it's pretty far away.
Like, bring the preschool in. Come on, I want them to hear this.
Folks, we're going to get a last and final third chance for the preschool kid with the big puffy pink afro.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here we go.
So, if a black hole shifted too close...
Time out. What does shifted mean? I'm a preschool kid.
Like, moved a little bit closer.
I know that word. Okay.
To the planet Neptune, which is a blue planet.
Blue? That's my favorite color.
Okay.
I have a shirt that's blue.
It won't be anymore. Okay. So, if there was life, everything will go die.
On Neptune or everywhere?
Neptune.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not scared of that because Neptune's so far away. You didn't scare me this time.
And then it will shift closer to us
Oh,
and just wait until that black hole will come to us, and you and the rest of the world will go bye-bye.
even Earth people?
Yes.
Earthlings?
Yes.
What about Venus?
Most likely.
What about Mercury?
Most likely. Yeah.
Okay, and the final question: what would happen to the sun if a black hole got really close to it?
It would consume it.
The sun gone too?
If it's big enough. Yeah.
That'd be a cool book, Black Hole for a
Yeah.
Sun.
Yeah.
There's a song called Black Hole Sun.
Yeah.
Black Hole Sun. Yeah, I won't sing it for you, but wow.
Thank you.
The preschool kid stayed, but only because now he's in full shock.
Yeah.
So he's not moving at all.
Yeah.
So he's no longer running. He's just not moving. He's in full shock mode.
Yeah.
So, and he just fainted. Okay, so nice job scaring a preschool kid on a Friday morning. But anyway, sir, you know your stuff.
Thank you.
I like it when it's like all up here. Like you have it floating around in your brain. You're not reading off a card. You just know it all. Like you got it all, man. All right. Well, what's your plan for today? To have a good one? Learn
Probably.
lots with Miss Mason. I don't have you today. I have you on Monday, so I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah.
But this weekend, doing anything fun?
We're going to the new house, sleeping there, and then my brother right over there.
He's right over there.
Come here. Come here.
You want to get on air
Come
for a
here.
second or no?
No.
Yes, brother coming on air
Come
for
here.
a second. Here we go. He's
Yes.
coming on. Brother taking
Come
care
on.
of brother, giving him some fame.
Come on.
He's sneaking around.
Sit down.
Oh boy. Oh wow. He's even giving him a seat.
Sit down.
The brother's saying no, he does not want to sit.
camera.
So while the brothers argue about who's going to sit in the chair.
Come on. Okay.
Sit down.
Thank you for tuning in
Okay.
to episode 61. Brother, yay!
That's
Sneaks in there.
Speak in the mic. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, brother, thank you
Yeah.
for sneaking on there. You're going to sleep at your new house, and then what? Your brother what?
He has soccer, and me and my dad will go fishing.
That's very cool.
I like fishing.
And by the way, soccer, huh? I coach soccer. I'm going to guess you are a midfielder. Striker? Nice. One of my girls, actually both my girls play striker, a little bit of midfield too. Although my youngest one loves to play defense. But we don't know yet. Anyway, okay, black holes, preschool kids out there, don't be scared. He's really a nice guy.
Yeah.
That was not a real preschooler, but you know.
Yeah.
You guys have a great weekend, and I think the next time I see you will be the next time I see you.
Yeah.
Okay? And let's do a cheer. Black holes.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody.